Welcome to the closet. We're visiting, helping out week 8 of Hillside Heart Prompts. And it's going to be this card. Today's prompts are connection, contributed by Jilly Bean Studio, and coffee or caffe by Lena Werlius 4195. I think I'll use the ladybugs. I'm going to choose one page today. I did put this magazine that I just got for 25 cents at the thrift store. I like this table. I could put the coffee cups on that table. What I like about this is maybe we'll have a garden, some coffee in the garden with a very elegant traditional garden table. Some coffee mugs. I'll take out the Christmas colors. I'm just looking in my, this is the pouch that I keep in my travel bag, and I have a couple of envelopes that happen to be coffee stained. And I think I'm going to use one of these, and I'm going to make I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this into my, this will be my invitation card right here. I use this sleeve. Make this like a little envelope invitation. I want to see that stamp, and I didn't bring my little ruler, so I'll use this to tear that. I just tore that apart, so now I'm going to be putting that back on here. A hinge. And this stamp is half off. It's going to be very simple because I don't have everything available to me. Fold out these tiny scraps. I'm going to do some collage. I should be a good girl and do it on top of my page. I don't want to get it on the counter. Let's use these scraps. I'm going to take off the excess this way. I guess I don't need the corner rounder for this because the card's already rounded. And I still have this in my bag, so I'm going to take off, I think I'm going to take off a rose. Now it says postcard on it, which I think is fun because that could be an invitation you send via postcard. Do a little bit of green here on the card. Now, this goes in here. I did not decorate the outside. of this envelope. This is my tag holder. This is kind of fun because it says Sam Houston on it, which is a fun thing. And I'm also going to use these random stickers that I have. These are the only floral type stickers. I'm going to take a rose and put it on the outside here. It can go in there like that. Need to put something over here. I think I will just use the extra. I could have used the fabric, but I'm going to use that. Here, I'm going to put this. I guess I really don't need the whole thing. And I do have another flower that I took out. Oh, that would be good there. And then maybe here I could make that smaller, just to cover up the whole thing. Like the way I look at it and I think about it is I want to have some interest, some fun colors, a feeling that it might bring. It says Sam Houston cashier. I love that. I love that I can see that. Bring this over here and glue this down. So I have coffee stained fabric. I have coffee stained envelope. I have coffee here. This is an invitation. I'm going to glue that down. Trying to make something out of not too much. Maybe a vase. I mean, there's all kinds of flowers here, but let's see if I can find something else. This might be a good thing right here. Let's see. It is social coffee shop. Oh, that's fun. Gee, I think I'll have to take that. So coffee from the social coffee shop. And I'm going to put that in the invitation part. I'm going to keep the table with the coffee mugs. And I like the cookies or the these baked bars on here. I love this. This has to go on here too. Oh, you know, I should have hinged it on there. I didn't even think of that. Let me take this off. I have more fabric. I'll leave that on. I don't know why I'm doing that, just because I feel like it. Do a little bit of some splatter. Last piece of that letter, and I'm going to put a little bit on this side with my glue gun or my glue stick. I did it upside down because the text is pretty dark. I don't know if that's going to do anything. Like this. If I do it like that, okay, so on this side here, it also shows me that I don't have to cover up every single piece of paper that I put in here. I can use that as use the graphics to help me with my art page, with my mixed media page. That can go like that. That's fun. Well, here's today's entry, which I really enjoyed doing. Using a few things from my bag. I used the cue. I took the cue from the page that I had in the signature. And the words today are connection and coffee or caffe. So coffee, and what I did was I used coffee as a connection to socialize. I took some magazine images, a couple different magazines that I have, and I put this little table in the garden with the beautiful ladybugs. And I cut the coffee out, and I added some splatter from my paint set that I used. Added a tab, and this is week 8. And then what I did was I covered my card with scraps. I put social coffee in the garden, added a tab, and I had my little rose stickers or flower stickers. Let's connect. And then in here, so that goes into the coffee stained or coffee dyed window envelope. Goes in here. And then I added this coffee advertisement was in the magazine, and it's the social coffee shop. I added that, and my little entry today was, let's make connections with strangers and friends. As always, stay adventurous and be cozy. I'll see you next time.